Hi, my name is Braydon Labonte, and in this video I will be going over whether or not video games are harmful or beneficial. I believe they are very beneficial for kids and young adults, whatever age group it may be. I have a few key points to cover to help me get that point across. To start off, one of my biggest points with video games is they are very relaxing and stress-free. They can be. There is parts of video games where you do get mad because you're a human and your emotions just are everywhere. But if you log onto your video game, whatever it may be, and you get to dive into this whole fantasy world that doesn't really exist. So for even someone like me who's 22 years old, I get to get in there and play this game that doesn't really matter. I go work every day, I come home, do my schoolwork, and play my games, and it's really cool to be able to do that because it doesn't matter. It's stress-free, it's carefree. Whatever actions I make on there does not transfer to real life. Now, if I were to do some of the stuff I do in video games in real life, then it could have incredible consequences. But if I get on a video game and I do that, there is really no consequences. So that's one of my biggest points, is just a relaxing, carefree environment where you can be yourself and have fun and do whatever. My next point is studies have shown that video games really improve your motor skills, like your hand-eye coordination and your reflexes, because in video games things come at you at an incredible speed sometimes, and you have to be able to react to those things by not looking at your controller or your keyboard, whatever it may be, but you have to look at your screen and then look and then react to that based off your hands. So I mean, your hand-eye coordination is getting built there. Another thing is your reflexes. Like I said, things come at you incredibly fast in some games, and you have to be able to react to those. Another key point is communication and social skills. Video games are incredible. You get to talk to people from every part of the world. Like, there's millions and millions of people playing video games every day. So if you are able to log on there and talk, you get to meet some really cool people. I know I've met some people on there that I never thought I would meet from across the world, and you talk to them and you form these bonds and connections over these games you're playing, which is something you really don't get anywhere else. So being able to do that every single day, and then you build these friendships. I've met a guy, I met him on video games when I was in elementary school, and I still talk to him to this day, and I've never met the guy. He's a really cool guy, and I think it's just cool that I'm able to have that bond and connection with this one guy from across the United States. And yeah, that's some of my key points on video games. But there also is some harmful benefits, but I think the good outweighs the harmful. One of the harmful benefits is just screen time. It's not generally accepted or good to look at a screen for hours and hours on end. So I do believe limiting screen time, especially for kids, is something that parents or you yourself, if you aren't under your parents' control anymore, is something you should do, because definitely you cannot look at a screen or you can, but you're not supposed to look at a screen for 8 to 10 hours a day. It hurts your eyes, and it really, I mean, there's other stuff going on. You have other responsibilities. So I definitely think limiting your screen time, and then being careful about who you meet online and telling them too much information is always not good. You definitely have to have your head on a swivel with some things, because some people are messed up. So I think definitely being careful with that. So just monitoring your kids if they play video games is one thing, but if your parents are just monitoring you and making sure you're having a good time, I do believe video games are super beneficial for kids. That is everything I have. Thank you.